So, I mean, I feel like we're beating a dead horse. Is that the term?
Yep.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
That sounds awful. That's
I think it's like my guess as to the origin of that would be like when you're riding a horse
right.
and you want them to go faster, you like
beat them.
You kick them or you whip them in the rear end with your reins or whatever.
Right.
And if it can't go any further, it's you want it to keep going, but it's done.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Anyways,
that would be my assumption.
We'll drop the dead horse. I feel like a broken record, but it's been tricky to find Christmas movies that one of us or the other one of us have noteth seeneth.
We're scraping the bottom of Santa's bag.
Please don't say Santa's bag. Please, for the love of God, don't say Santa's bag. Have you seen The Polar Express?
I have not.
So, of note, and if you're listening to us right now, please pardon us for a moment. We're also on video. That's
a camera.
Carl just looked in very close to the camera. Yeah, so this is the first episode. Okay, so it's weird. We're now also a video show.
No longer an audio only format.
No longer audio only. Obviously, if you're listening to this, the place that you've always listened to this, then the audio show has not gone away. The audio show is still there. It's not going anywhere. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, then you're watching this. These both seem like
it's obvious.
Yeah.
In hindsight,
like they don't need.
It's a little weird. I don't know whether to look at you or to look at the camera.
So
it's a little.
No. So the rule would be:
I'm talking to the people, I'm talking to the camera.
If you're talking to me,
I'm looking at you.
If you're talking to me, then you're looking at me.
I'm gonna look at the camera the whole time.
Okay.
How you doing?
It's a little weird.
It feels weird. I'm gonna talk to you.
Of note, this is the first. This is the first episode that we're filming. It won't be the first movie magic. It won't be the first video episode we release. So there'll be another video episode that comes out before this, but that one hasn't been recorded yet. So all that to say, if this looks, we're still ironing out all the bugs. So if this looks worse, then
it's not because
the last one. It's not because we've gone downhill.
Rated quality.
Yeah. So, anyways, so the Polar Express. Tell me right now.
Hello and welcome to the Movie Man Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Movie Man Podcast. See, it's all weird now. Now that I feel self-conscious.
I feel a little weird.
Feel a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to wear a shirt. I can't do it like Burt Kreschner anymore.
Yeah. Well, there's that, and the petition that Pete and I signed was
the petition also, of two people.
It was also, hey, it was 2 against 1. 2 against, it was two, listen, 2 people who know where you sleep signed this petition. That's
reason enough.
That's valid. Yeah.
I don't know if you can constitute a 2 people signature as a petition though.
When they know where you sleep?
No, like I don't think it's like, can a petition be called a petition if only 2 people have signed it?
Okay, it was
like you're still petitioning somebody to do something.
Petition.
I don't know.
Petition's the wrong word. The
demand,
the Movie Men Constitution,
contract, forced.
That's Carl.
This is over here. He's over here. No, he's over here. It's Brady.
And that's why Carl
Like,
doesn't.
if I start sitting like this, then everybody's gonna think you're over there.
This is why Carl doesn't edit the podcast, because he'd be like, guys, I made it look like we're upside down, guys.
Guys, check out the CG effects I've been working on.
It's like
They'll look like the Polar Express.
it's like mid 2000s webcam
yeah,
effects.
shots fired.
So okay, so here's the thing. We'll give our initial impressions,
Right.
But I want to say something because I feel like it needs to be said.
Say it.
If you had, so this movie is notorious for its uncanny valley-ness,
Okay.
which if you don't know, the uncanny valley is when there's CGI or animated people that are too realistic, but not 100%. They kind of fall in that like 99%
Almost there.
real category.
Stuff like the adding the actors who've passed away
Doing
in the Star Wars films, kind
deep
of
fakes.
things.
Yeah. Kind of falls in this uncanny, like it's weird. It makes you a little uncomfortable because it's real, but it's not quite real. This movie's notorious for its uncanny valley-ness. However, look at me when I'm talking to you.
The
people now know. The people know.
Yeah, well, you're going to be doing it too, so it's just something we're going to.
Phone's in my pocket.
I need to. I'm checking on something. I want to know something. This is how we.
But this is important because I need you to take this.
I'm
I
paying attention.
I don't
I'm
need
paying
you
attention.
to. I would like you to take this into consideration.
I am looking
I know.
at you
All
in
right.
the eyes.
Shut up.
They can see it.
I would like you to take this into consideration with your review of this film. Had you showed me this film, I genuinely, I'm not just like Scout's Honor. Is it 2 or 3? What's Scout's Honor? 2. Scout's Honor.
3? I think it's 3.
Scout's Honor.
Were you ever in Scouts?
No, God, no.
Then it doesn't even matter.
I did a brief stint in Girl Guides, but definitely never Scouts. I'm so lost now. Had you shown me this movie,
I can't
I would
remember.
look at the uncanny valley-ness of it
I think
and
this
go.
might be 2.
Shut up. I would look at the Star Trek Honor. I would, had you show me this film, I would look at the uncanny.
Web slingers
Shut
on
up! Oh my God!
Spider-Man hand.
See, we had video into the mix. He's a piece of shit now.
Oh, yeah, I've always been this way. You know that.
No,
That's why we're friends.
listen. Had you shown me this movie, I would look at the uncanny valley-ness of this.
Right.
And I would take it with an extreme grain of salt. I would go,
Really?
yes, it's got some uncanny valley-ness. However, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. And this movie is 21 years old, almost 22 years old. And if you take that into consideration, if you take into consideration that this came out in 2004, it's visually phenomenal. It's visually
that's
something
what I was
else.
looking at. I was looking up like what other CG films came out.
Well, and see,
that
it's not
time.
just CG; it's like performance capture, right? So it's kind of got that like LA Noire. Did you ever play Rockstar's LA Noire?
No.
So they're like animating over performance is what they're doing. Kind of like what they did with Rango. Except in Rango, they went full-on animation with it, whereas this, they tried to like capture the likeness and have more of the performance translate over.
Okay, hang on. So, like, they did. You're saying they did Gollum's, like the thing they did with like Gollum in Lord of the Rings. But did something different?
That my understanding is that what they did, and this could be way out of left field. I could be super wrong here. My understanding is what they did is when you see Tom Hanks as the conductor delivering his lines, his face was filmed delivering those lines, and then they animated over it, but with the intent of trying to make it look as lifelike and as much as Tom Hanks as they could, while still staying within the artistic theming or whatever style of the film.
Okay.
So it was it's a groundbreaking thing what they did. They really were pushing the envelope. It's extremely innovative. And the film catches a ton of flack for it. But so anyways.
I don't buy that any of it was motion captured, but okay.
Why?
Because it's all janky and horrible. The way people walk and move.
It's not called motion capture. It hasn't been called that for like 15 years.
Well, what do they call it?
Performance capture.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not. This was a huge heated and no. This is like a equal, almost like an equal rights movement within the movie industry. It's performance capture because motion capture implies that all the actor is doing is giving motion for the artists to come in and create a performance, as opposed to, Andy Serkis's his performance coming through, his facial, his voice, his whatever.
It's the same thing. You're just calling it something different.
One's a far more accurate description.
Sure. It's the same thing. You're just calling it something more accurate. The label is the box of cereal is the same. You're just putting a new label on it.
Sure. I want to look this up. I mean, let's give our initial impressions.
Sure.
And then I think this is a great film. I know that we're going to touch on the, our movie our Christmas movie checklist.
Yeah.
You okay?
I got some phlegm in my throat.
I know that we're going to touch on our Christmas movie checklist. So we'll do that for sure. I think this checks all of those boxes. I think this film does things that not many, if any, of the other Christmas movies that we've watched this year have done. And
Wait, hang on. That point, you're saying it did something different?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think it has the most out of the 4 Christmas movies that we've now watched. By far the most heart. By far the most, kind of make you walk away with something to chew on.
More than Spirited?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Spirited is great, but Spirited also, the message that it's delivering is just the Christmas Carol message. It's a message that we've seen translated into film 1,000 times now. Literally, maybe 1,000 times. Don't be a dick. And there's redemption for everyone, and you can change, and you're a better human being if you're a better human being.
There's two parallel. They're not parallel. There's two storylines being told at the same time in Spirited, and one of them is that, yes, but then the other one is, can people actually change, or are people stuck with who they're going to be for, and who they've always been?
Which is A Christmas Carol. That is the story of Scrooge. Can he change or can't he?
But yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
that is the story of Scrooge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, anyways,
I suppose it's the same thing. Sure.
What's your initial impression?
I didn't enjoy it.
Really?
No. There's
what?
there was a lot of potential. If like I'm watching it, I felt like there's something here, but the whole time I'm watching it, I was just like, there's something here, but they're not getting it, or I'm not getting it, or everybody's missed it.
What?
Yeah.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll unpack all that. Despite Van Allsburg's original terms with Hanks, Zemeckis felt that a live-action version was unfeasible, claiming it would look awful and would be impossible. It would cost $1 billion instead of $160 million. Zemeckis felt that such a version would rob the audience of the art style of the book, which felt so much a part of the emotion of the story. However, Zemeckis agreed to a conventional animated version. Zemeckis also agreed that a conventional animated version would suit the film poorly. In order to keep his vision, damn, I'm struggling. A new process was created by which actors would be filmed with performance capture equipment in a black box stage, which would then be animated to make the resulting film. Hanks stated that the method of working was actually a return to a type of acting that acting in films does not allow you to do, comparing the process to performing a play in a round. The decision to film in performance capture necessitated another studio to co-produce, as the process was expensive and cost $1 million per minute of footage. The whole thing's performance capture.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make it a little more interesting? Like, wow, they were really pushing the envelope here.
That I would say that's a cool thing.
Right.
I would say it doesn't look like performance capture.
Oh, I think it very much does.
The way people are moving and talking does not look natural at all.
No, because it's animation over top of...
Yeah, but no, like not even, I'm talking like not even close. Like, I think the first most obvious time that it appeared that way to me was when the boy was running after, anytime the boy is running. First time was he's running after the train. He stops. He doesn't get on the train. He walks away. Our, whatever his name is, boy beckons him to come and ends up pulling.
Right.
That boy running after the train looks like his feet are flailing and his arms are like, it doesn't look like, not even close. It doesn't even look like a boy running after.
There's an animated, there's still like an art style they're going for here. They're still trying to make it feel whimsical and have,
I wouldn't say the way the people are moving makes it is them trying to make it whimsical.
Then what is it?
I don't know. It looks bad, whatever it is.
Really? Yeah. I cannot believe that you're going to sit here and shit all over this film.
Like, okay, I'm not even talking about how it looks,
right?
In terms of like the graphics, the CG effects. I'm just talking about the way that they're moving.
This is wild.
We're having the big song and dance hot chocolate number.
I mean, that's weird. That's a weird scene.
It's a weird scene.
Fun.
It's magical. It's whimsical. It's fun. But there are a few moments when they're moving around and it's just like, that looks a little off. That looks a little weird. That motion, and I don't know. It happened multiple times throughout the film where I was just like, why are they moving like that?
Huh.
Like, it looks like what it looks like to me when I see that, when I saw it was, I didn't think, I was thinking this isn't motion capture. This is somebody sitting behind a computer with a computer generated skeleton trying to make somebody move naturally.
Oh.
Like animate them naturally, and doing a horrible job at it.
I mean, part of it could also be, telling a 6-year-old run and fall down and run again as though you're running in thick snow.
It doesn't even.
Doesn't look like a 6-year-old poorly acting.
No, it doesn't look natural at all to me. It just
interesting.
Yeah.
So
it looked bad.
I will tell you. Let's
even like the close-ups on faces, the way their like eyes bugged out and yeah, just facial expressions.
Yeah, I mean that's
look weird.
That's animating over a facial expression. That's me filming you sitting and having a conversation. Like if I were to take this episode and then try to turn us both into cartoons and animate all our facial expressions and whatever.
You wouldn't do that. AI would do it for you.
If I were to go to try to do that 22 years ago, that's what it looks like.
I don't know. I feel like, because I was scrolling there trying to find other animated. Now they're not using motion capture,
right?
But there are other, like Shrek 2 came out same year.
Yeah, but Shrek 2
looks great by comparison.
The Shrek films are
Shrek 1 looks weird. Shrek 2 looks
Shrek films are the golden standard for Uncanny Valley. They are the golden standard. All the humans in those films look
unintentionally bad or intentionally bad. Especially the first one there, I think they're trying. The first one, I would agree with you. I think they're trying and they're doing a bad job. After that, they lean into it.
Maybe.
I would say definitely.
The first one for sure. Like all the village people, you're like, ooh, you're not
the village
rendered
people, Robin Hood and his merry men. It's just like you're trying to make these people look human, and they look weird.
Yeah.
And that I feel like after that they lean into it more.
Sure. And that's quite possible. Yeah. I would say that the characters in this film look better than the humans in Shrek 1.
Yeah, for sure.
And so Shrek couldn't do it. And this film did a little bit better.
Okay.
Right.
But the difference is, I would say, Shrek was trying to make it a cartoonish.
Right.
Right. They're not trying. This is trying to make a surreal realism.
I don't know. It's hard to say because with Shrek, I mean, Shrek was the most, at the time, was the most lifelike with the way that they rendered color and reflections and textures and whatever. They were shooting for a level of realism that had never been accomplished before.
Yeah, but not like believability.
I don't know. I don't know what their intention. I don't know what they sat down behind the computer and tried to do.
I don't think they're trying to make them look lifelike
because it supports your cause.
Well, because there's a
little bit.
No, just because of the way it's animated,
right?
Like the world they're creating. Farquaad only comes up to the knees of everybody else.
Well, it's
like they're not trying to make this a believable world.
Anyways, this is way off kilter here.
A little bit.
So let's go through the list of requirements for a great Christmas movie. Number 1, Christmas music. We get that. I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas plays. Mm-hmm. We get Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yeah.
I think we get 1 or 2 others. We also get some original songs.
There's a chorus of You Notice When You're Sleeping.
Yep.
Like what's
that's Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Is that Santa Claus Coming to Town? Oh,
yep.
Okay. It is. Yeah.
We get a couple of original songs and then a beautiful overture by Alan Silvestri. Like the sort of reoccurring orchestral theme of this song. Stunning. Yeah.
I would say the music's good.
Yeah. So box number 1 checked.
Yeah.
Happens on or in around or New Year or Christmas Eve adjacent.
Check.
Has a magical element to it.
Definitely.
Yes.
Check.
Doesn't have to, but bonus points if it includes Santa Claus.
Check.
And has a great, like, feel good. Everything works out for the better. People either have found it in their heart to love, or they no longer hate Christmas.
If they've learned some kind of feel-good lesson about through Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas spirit and all that.
Check. That's those are the 5. So it checks all the boxes of a good Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. Yeah. Good. I'll give it good Christmas movie. Sure.
Yes.
Is it a good movie?
See, so what I love about this film is a couple of things. I like I think it's an amazing premise. I think the premise that there is a magical locomotive that shows up on the year where you're starting to doubt.
It's a very interesting premise.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
And takes you to the North Pole so that you can meet Big Red and rejuvenate that magic.
Right. One last kick at the can.
Yeah. Fun premise. I also love the thing that I think that this film did. I mean, Klaus does this as well. But this film really introduces new Christmas lore.
Yeah.
Not only in all of those, like, you know, with the Polar Express itself and all this stuff, but also I love the lore that once you no longer believe, you can no longer hear the sleigh bells. To me, that is such a beautiful nugget and wonderfully wrapped up at the end of this film, where he's like, oh, I got the bell and it's, you know, whatever. And his parents are like, oh, what a shit bell. Doesn't work. And the kids are like, what?
What do you mean you must have stole it, didn't you?
Yeah.
You little brat.
So I love that. I love that.
Yeah. It's cool.
So aside from the kid not looking like he knows how to run in the snow, what do you hate so much?
Well, I thought it didn't move. 1, 2, 3 times.
Okay.
They essentially repeat the same scene to kind of amp up the not chaos. What's the word I'm looking for here? The tension.
Okay.
And that's, hey, this is like cutting edge stuff. Let's make it look like a roller coaster. Let's do a roller coaster scene. So we have the train doing the roller coaster thing when they're strapped into the front of the engine.
Yeah.
And then they do it again with the car. The caboose going backwards.
Oh, once they're at the North Pole.
They do it again. And then they do it again with like the slide thing.
When it's out on the ice?
When they're like in the workshop.
Oh.
They do it 3 times. Like the second time I was just like, we're doing this again? Really? You don't have anything else in your bag of goodies to amp up tension and get them to where they need to be?
You're in full Grinch mode here.
I don't know. I honestly think it was lazy.
Okay.
Like,
I think everything.
Did any other movie? Okay, you look at all the other Christmas movies we watched this month. Did any other of them do like something like that where they like repeat the same scene and not for a sort of poetic storytelling reason? Because this repetition of the roller coaster isn't for a poetic reason. It's just.
I mean, I think calling. So there's one scene that's clearly a roller coaster. and is intended to be. There's the caboose sliding in the North Pole. I can sort of, it's adjacent. I think calling the kids on the slide in the North Pole a roller coaster scene is a bit of a stretch.
Okay.
There's a bit of a leap.
They're using the same kind of chase angles and first person POVs for all three scenes.
Okay.
It's the same premise.
Yeah,
repeated three times.
They're on an adventure. They're on a.
But get creative. Do something different. Don't go back to the same thing 3 times in a row.
You must be a lot of fun to watch Tweety Bird cartoons with. A Roadrunner. Really? You're going to drop another anvil?
He doesn't drop that many anvils.
Dynamite
He's
again?
super. Don't get me started on Wiley. Wiley's super creative.
Okay.
He never tries the same thing twice.
Oh, bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
No.
And Silvestri and Tweety?
Oh, Sylvester's an idiot.
Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry's a completely different thing. We're talking about Wile E. Coyote never goes back to the same point. He gets a different Acme thing every time. If there's multiple anvils, he's trying to use them in different ways. He's being creative with them. He's not going down a roller coaster every time.
Oh wait, no, it's Roadrunner. Hang on. How many times has the Roadrunner dropped an anvil on Wile E. Coyote?
Oh, that's different than Wile E. Coyote using it.
What? Right. Okay. Well, actually, interesting.
What?
Interesting. It shows how little either of us know.
What?
Roadrunner's never dropped an anvil on Wile E. Coyote.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Well, you said the Roadrunner never tries the same thing twice.
Wile E. Coyote does.
Never tries the same thing. Well, Wile E. Coyote's an idiot.
No, he's not. He's a genius.
No, he's not.
He just gets faulty equipment.
No, sometimes he's just an idiot. Anyways. So okay. I mean, I don't agree. I didn't have that issue with it, but it's a valid opinion.
Okay.
So that and the kid running through the snow.
Well, there was other.
Right. Well, yeah, like
thing.
you don't like the visuals.
Yeah. Am I just picking it apart? Is that what you're looking for me to do?
you're we started this episode with you saying this film is now why you hate Christmas.
I didn't say that.
That requires
I like Christmas.
some justification.
Oh man. I feel put on the spot. I am put on the spot.
Yeah.
I should be better at this.
You should be. After all this time.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Look, if you're sitting and watching a movie with me and partway through the movie you're going, I hate this movie more than any other movie I've ever seen, start building an argument, bitch, because then otherwise this is a terrible
I was making mental notes, but I did not retain them.
Because right now you're like, right now you sound like, this is a terrible movie. Let me tell you why.
I'm making poor arguments.
First of all,
remember them.
Well, but then there's.
I'm not good under pressure.
There's no pressure. Do you want a pen and a notepad?
Do I want a pen and a notepad?
Not right now, but
in the future. That would be helpful.
Yeah.
I can bring one. I should bring my own.
There's a whole stack of podcast pads.
Do they have the movie man on them?
Sure.
You're just going to get a Sharpie.
Yeah. Real thick one. And I'm going to draw it real slow so it just burns through every page. That way I only have to write it once.
Bleeds through.
Yeah.
The bottom one is like
just super faint.
Yeah. And it's all like blurred together because of the spreading of
the top one's just mush.
Yeah. What
Is there
else?
anything about this film you did like?
I did like the premise.
Okay. What about Tom Hanks? What about the character Tom Hanks played?
I like characters.
1, 2,
I think it's 4.
3.
IMDb lists them.
4, 5. 5. 5. Yeah, 100% 5. One's a stretch,
2,
but definitely
3,
5.
4, 5, 6.
6. Okay, hang on.
Okay, list them off.
Oh dear. So we've
Name them
got
off.
the dad.
Father, correct.
We've got the conductor.
Correct.
We've got the hobo.
Correct.
Which I want to talk to you about him because there's a little bit of ambiguity
Yep.
about
sure.
him. There's Santa Claus.
Yep.
And the one that I thought was like the tricky, a lot of people wouldn't think of one. So who's the other one that I'm missing?
You're missing 2.
No, I know, but I'm just before I reveal the one that
The 6th one is a weird one.
well. So for me, the 5th one is the kid.
He's listed. He's credited as
Because
Hero Boy.
he narrates it in the beginning and at the end as
the
future kid.
Yeah. He's credited as Hero Boy. He doesn't even have a name.
So who?
The main character doesn't even have a name.
So who the hell's the 6th one? Don't tell me.
Do you want a hint?
No.
I'll give you a really weak hint.
Okay.
It's a really weak credit. He shouldn't be credited for it. It like this. Yeah. He shouldn't even be credited for it.
Did they just split Hero Boy and narrator into 2?
Close. You're on the right track. You're on the right train track. What I did there? I did that.
Okay. I don't know.
Scrooge. Not. Did they call it Scrooge? Yeah, Scrooge. The marionette.
I mean, he does do a different voice.
It's the hobo though.
Yeah, but he does
the hobo doing it.
but it's a different voice.
But it's the hobo. It's the hobo.
But
doing
is it
the voice
because?
for Scrooge.
So let's talk about the homeless guy with it. Because let's talk about the homeless guy.
Sure.
The grifter. The train bum.
Hobo.
Well, you're not supposed to say hobo.
That's what he's credited as.
Yeah, but that was 2004.
That's his name.
Probably no one's changed it. The train rat. I don't think
Because that's better than a
Well,
hobo.
I don't think it actually offends anyone so anyways.
I don't think hobo's that offensive.
We
of a
need to
term.
stop saying it. Yeah, you're not supposed to say
Well, what is it? Like if you were to
it's short for homeless bum.
that's
which is
not when
No,
I
it
think
is.
when I think of a hobo, I don't think of like a I think of like an intentional homeless person who's just traveling.
Right, but that's not what hobo stands for. Hobo stands for homeless bum. So it's a derogatory term.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it really?
Pretty sure. Isn't that what hobo?
Is hobo short for something?
What does hobo stand for?
It's definitively not short for one specific. The word
Why
hobo
is
isn't
hobo now
definitively
an
short for one
offensive term?
specific thing.
Is now often offensive because. Okay, hang on. So I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong. It is offensive, but I was wrong about why.
Theories of its origin: hoboy,
So no.
homeward
So
bound, railroad slang.
the term.
Yeah.
Oh no, I wasn't entirely wrong. So the term hobo is now often offensive because its original meaning as a traveling worker got blurred with the derogatory terms like bum and tramp, evolving into common use to describe impoverished, homeless, or disheveled individuals, thus perpetuating stigma and dehumanizing people experiencing homelessness, even though its historical roots had a sense of adventurous freedom for some. Yeah, so I mean, I think that's
that last part of that sentence is what I would attribute it.
Yeah,
the word to.
Yeah,
as
right.
Well.
But I think in general,
it's been misappropriated in my opinion.
But also in this instance, like this guy is homeless. He's a guy without a home.
Yeah, but he's a hobo in the traditional railroad sense of the word, where he's just a guy living free on the land and
we don't know that,
jumping trains.
But is he though? Like he's so what actually is he?
Well, he's not human,
right?
Right. So he's not. But he's like portraying himself as that sort of.
So he's a
traditional railroad hobo.
But what? You stop saying that word.
I'm reappropriating it.
No, stop saying the word.
Just a word.
You're getting a lot of that is I highly advise as one of your close friends that you don't use that as your ruler, as your measuring stick for what you can say and what you can't say. So he's a ghost because he does ask the kid, "Do you believe in ghosts?"
Yeah, he's a ghost
and
or
the
spirit
kid said,
or something to that effect. Yeah, obviously.
So who or what is he the ghost of? Because the conductor tells a story about one time, his first time doing the Christmas Eve run.
Right.
And he slipped and almost fell off the train, but didn't fall off the train because someone or something caught him.
Mm-hmm. Are you asking me or do you have a theory?
I don't have a theory.
Yeah. If I were to come up with a theory or an idea on the spot, my thought would be that he is the spirit of the train.
Right.
He is essentially the Polar Express, the spirit of the Polar Express.
Now,
the whole point of the Polar Express is to get these kids from point A to point B, which is their house to North Pole, safely and whimsically if needed, and guide them if needed. And now, that's what he's doing.
Now, question. Is there something to the notion that, because I mean, the conductor's not human either. Although we don't see him. Well, no, we do see him use magic.
When?
You hole punch that shit behind your back.
I mean,
no.
Give me 1,000 hours.
No. Either him or like what that train goes through on the way there. Either he's somehow a human that has been bestowed with the duty of conducting this magical train, or he is in and of himself a part of the train. In which case, he could be the conductor. He could be both. In which case, because we're dealing with magic and we're dealing with wonderment and we're dealing with, whatever. And the train, obviously, like adults can't see it, right?
Or hear it.
It's
kind of the bell thing all over again.
Only the people, well, not even that, because even like kids that believe in Santa, not everyone's, only the people who are supposed to see this train going down the street are seeing this train going down the street. What if it's all Santa?
I did have a thought about the hobo being Santa.
You gotta stop saying that. You're driving me wild, man.
That's what they list him as. Anyway.
You go watch like some 1930s
do I call him
Disney
a bum
film.
then? No.
Be honest, do you not see the issue with creating a term other than homeless person to describe, coming up with a slang to describe someone who's homeless? Like why does that need its own word other than a homeless person?
But I'm not using it I'm using it to describe a free-spirited individual who chooses not to.
So he's a
live.
grifter.
Or a what you won't let me say.
Yeah, well, it's an offensive thing to say.
If you choose to take offense, sure.
Again, that's a real slippery slope.
Sure it is, but in this case, I think it's fine.
Oh, okay.
But like, if I go back to what I Googled, like,
Yeah.
it's a railroads, like the railroad slang, homeward bound, another theory links Civil War soldiers replying homeward bound. Like, I'm reading these theories of its origin, and none of them seem negative to me.
Right, but there's also there's almost every word that is offensive to call someone started out as something else that was not offensive. And now they so I'm going to say a word that's typically offensive, that typically you're not supposed to say, but I will say it in its original context. But it's not a word that we use now because it's now super offensive. A medical term. You could be diagnosed, and it had nothing to do with people who had Down syndrome, had nothing to do with any of what it was used for as a slang. But a medical diagnosis was mental retardation. Well, we don't say that anymore because that word was taken and applied. Now, that word was applied far more heavily than the word that we're discussing not using, but it was something completely unrelated. It was misappropriated, and misappropriated to the point that the word was not super redeemable and became synonymous with something else. I would say that hobo became synonymous with homeless people, right? Like you see someone.
I understand what you're saying, but I mean, we're way off the track.
But you can't just be like, well, I'm bringing it back. Okay. Whoa.
I have that. I think that words can have multiple meanings, and
sure,
how they're used is more important than the word itself more often than not.
You know,
so in the term, like the example that you gave, I would say it would be a lot harder to use either the last part of that combination of words or the full thing in almost any context now and make it seem appropriate.
Right.
Us talking about this individual who
the homeless
spirit
guy.
the spirit of the train,
yeah,
and calling him what he's labeled as in the credits does not seem derogatory in any way to me.
And that's fine. But this isn't a conversation between just us. We have an audience, and we want to be we're not going to like tiptoe. We're not going to walk on eggshells all the time. We'll have hot takes. We'll have whatever.
Well, that's my hot take.
But something is simple. But do you know what I mean? Like, yes, words can have, like, here's my PSA. Words can have different meanings for different situations, different people. In England, many people refer to cigarettes as fags. I don't recommend you go, hey, guess what word I'm bringing back? It's not worth it.
Would be a perfect example of what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Right? Like in this context,
tell me with the guy. What was your point? You have no idea what your point was.
I don't even know what we were talking about.
We were talking well, clearly the homeless guy, because it came back up.
You're the one that brought up the homeless guy. What?
No, because it was me saying, hey, you got to stop saying that. We were talking about whether Santa and whether all three of them are Santa.
Oh, and I was saying they weren't, I think.
You said you had a thought. You got partway through it.
I did think that they were Santa. Santa was the spirit, or Santa was at one point. But, I mean, we see Santa with the conductor, so they're obviously not the same guy.
Why?
Because they're not.
Because that's the limit. That's where Santa's magic falls short?
Yeah. I don't think they're the same guy.
Okay.
I don't.
I mean, it's
Like,
It's possible that they're not. I don't know that seeing them together is the definitive, like...
right. But I would say the movie gives us more evidence that they are not the same guy than they are the same guy. Like, this is the argument you're giving me. I can flip right back. Like, tell me why they're the same guy. Prove to me.
I'm not saying.
No,
I'm not saying they are.
I would say the fact that we see the conductor and Santa on screen at the same time, even kind of connecting with each other. I don't think they actually verbally communicate, but they lock eyes. They both look at the watch.
They share a moment with the watch.
Like, they're not the same being.
No. So, and that's fine. And I'm not arguing that they are. I just thought seeing them both in frame at the same time is a weak argument.
And while they're all of them are very benevolent and helpful.
Yeah.
I would even say the spirit of the train is not. That's what I'm going to call him from now.
You're going to say he's not the conductor.
He's not the conductor, and he's not Santa. They're their own individual beings.
Yeah, interesting. So then who's the conductor? So if the
conductor's just a potentially magical, potentially non-magical being that works for Santa, like the elves.
Yeah.
Like if the conductor is Santa, then who the heck are the engineers? Are they just, in my perspective,
elves
they're
overfed.
just engineers.
They were elves that were overfed. Didn't need to shave, trim their beard back a little.
Right.
Was one of the not one of the elves. Was one of the engineers? Was one of them voiced by Jim Cummings? Because there were moments I never got a definitive yes for sure that's him, but there were moments of Jim Cummings-ness. Peter Scolari plays Billy? Yeah, see, that's the weird thing, right? Is that they also aged the kids down.
Michael Jeter, I think. Smokey and Steamer, I think, are the...
Wait a second.
Two people play the same person. Voice. Oh, one is voice.
Michael Jeter.
Both voice.
Yeah.
Michael Jeter, and further down, Andre Seguluzzo. Why would two people voice the same characters?
I don't know, for different situations. I don't know. Did you know Hero Boy is not credited by anyone else?
Why would he be?
Well, because I didn't realize that even when he's just when Hero Boy is a kid, I didn't realize that was Tom Hanks's voice that they'd processed and changed
to be a childlike.
Yeah, you're nowhere near your mic now.
Yeah, I'm very uncomfortable looking over here. Like, my neck is hurting.
Well, then shift your body.
I've been doing that, but that's also uncomfortable. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Before, his microphone was in the wrong place. Now he's facing the wrong direction.
Yeah.
My God.
I've got to turn to look at you more than you got to turn to look at me.
Hate Christmas.
That's your takeaway.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're the humbug.
Good God.
I hate one movie. Well, I don't hate it. I dislike a little bit one movie that you put up, and you get all stick up your butt.
What are you talking? You're the one that's like, oh, my neck. I need Voltaren.
I have a legitimate reason.
Would you like...
I'm old, and I have to turn my head to look at you.
Would you like us to start stocking Voltaren?
That'd be appreciated, yes.
End drawer there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Maybe some Tylenol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that. Are you ready to rank this?
I feel like I had so many mental notes and I can't remember any of them. Steve Tyler was in this. That was weird.
Who? Steven Tyler's in this?
Yeah.
Who's Steven
He's credited
Tyler play?
twice. He's the lead singer of the elf rock band at the end.
Oh, okay.
Even looks like
That's
him.
fun. Yeah.
That's why I made that comment when I did at the end.
Yeah.
And then apparently he's the chief elf or something like that. Which is probably the one with the captain's hat.
Yeah, or the one, stop punching the wall. You're a mess. You're
relax.
You're gonna get. What do you mean relax? You're not the one that edits the mother effing show and takes out all of Carl's punching the mic, and then Carl's
that probably didn't even sound
the
up, show
wall,
up on the mic.
and then Carl's. Now it's gonna be blurring out Carl picking his nose, and it's gonna be just.
Why would you blur that out? That's good content.
That's demonetized, is what that is. Demonetized.
Picking the nose?
Yes.
People demonetize us because I pick my nose.
YouTube will demonetize you if you. Yeah. Unbelievable. Okay, you ready?
I feel like I had more to share. I'm really disappointed in myself.
I'm always a little disappointed in you.
I'm just running through the film real quick in my head. I don't know. I'm done.
I just think I pictured you.
Let's rate it
with a remote, going through the scene selection menu, just looking at the screenshots. Yeah. No, not that one. No,
that thing happened.
No.
Okay, no.
All right. Let's rank it then.
Okay. I remembered one thing.
Yeah.
I remembered one thing. So you were hard on Red One because of the lack of Santa. There's a strange lack of Santa in this. Now,
well, the whole thing is about the journey to Santa.
To Santa. So I get it, but that I mean, I was just wondering when I realized when we finally get there, we get very little of him.
Yep.
I was just like, I wonder if Brady's picked up on this and if that's an issue for him. I didn't put a lot of credence in it because Santa's not a big part of it to begin with.
It doesn't bother me a ton because it's not ultimately about Santa. It's about this kid and the ride on the Polar Express. So it doesn't bother me so much. And I wouldn't even say I wasn't hard on Red One for it. Like, I didn't dock Red One any points for not having Santa. Or
you just griped about it several times.
Well, no. I just said because it was J.K. Simmons and he was fantastic as Santa, I would have loved to have more. I think it would have benefited from having more.
Oh, that was the other thing.
I don't think this movie gets better from more of this Santa.
Horrible in this.
Why?
The first time you see him, he looks like a plastic doll.
Okay.
He looked horrid. Like, the people looked Uncanny Valley. Everyone looked Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
Santa looked ridiculous.
Santa.
By comparison.
Polar Express.
Like, the first time he shows up and he's just kind of motionless, he looked like the plastic dolls, the old plastic dolls you'd get in the supermarket or whatever to put on your front lawn.
That looks like a plastic doll to you compared to the other people in this film?
It does. Yes.
Okay.
He looked really weird by comparison to everybody else.
Freckles and stuff. All right. That's all right. I fear what's going to... You just don't want to...
You got the picture up?
Yeah.
Bring it up, the bigger one again. You know what I think it is?
Yeah, what?
Looking at it now, he's got a bit of a glowy... They gave him like a bit of a glow.
An aura.
Which I think is what did it for me. Seeing the still, I'm seeing that a little clearer.
He does.
But
he does have.
When he first shows up, he does look noticeably different. Not just because he's Santa and he's got a red suit and a big white beard. His animation is noticeably different than all the other characters.
He glows a little, which probably makes him look gives a different. All right, let's score this.
So, noticing that's not as egregious, but it was bad first time seeing it.
Hates Christmas.
Feels weird. Hate one thing about a movie, and you just get raked over the coals for no reason. I'll remember that.
Are you ready to
Sure,
rate it?
let's go now.
Okay.
Yeah. It's your movie.
I'm trying to save your. I know, which means I am supposed to rate it first, but you haven't asked the damn question, so I'm just sitting here patiently.
I'm insinuating the question.
Oh, okay.
What are you going to give it out of 10?
I give it an 8.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's
so high.
I think it's got a lot of great heart to it. I think it's an ambitious film. I applaud it for what it achieved. I think it's one of those where it gets way more flack over the visuals. There are no visuals or vigils, just visuals in this film. It gets way more flack for the visuals than what it actually, like, it's notorious for its uncanny valley thing. It's not that bad. It's not notorious level bad. And it just explores a really unique approach to the idea of a kid no longer believing, and does it in a really heartfelt, magical, wonderful, in this whimsical world where, when magic takes over, like, there's no physics. There's the stuff that Train's doing, it's all a part of, there's no need for the track to be that dangerous and scary and awful and
winding 50 times before entering the North Pole for no reason.
There's no need for that, except for that's the way the magical world works, right? And it's
sure.
There's something fun about, it's like Alice in Wonderland. Right? It's got that kind of like
upside down
magic. Why is everything so screwy and difficult and messed up here? Well, because how else would it be? Like, what do you mean? There's something fun about that. What score are you giving this, and why is it a 1?
It's not a 1.
Okay.
It had a lot, for me, it had a lot of detraction, enough detractions that it hurt it. But it's not horrible. Like I said, it's a very interesting premise. I feel like it could have done it better.
Yeah.
But like, it's not horrible.
Okay.
I fell asleep, but I'm not giving that. I don't think the movie did that. I'm just tired.
You fell asleep for like a minute.
Not even a minute.
Yeah.
Like, it was, I literally had my eyes shut for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Like, I literally didn't miss anything. I'm going to give it a 5.
Oh.
And I think that's fair.
Yeah.
And if you look on Rotten Tomatoes, that's what everyone else is giving it. Like, no, everybody else thinks that this is not done well.
I don't know that that's true.
Critics score is like 50 something, and user score is 60. 55 tomato meter, 64 popcorn.
Right. 64. So 64%.
100,000 plus ratings.
So
that's pretty expansive.
64% of the people who watch this, which is, so at least 64,000 people watched this and said, yes, I like it. So, I mean, there's that. More people like it than don't like it in both categories. Not by a ton.
Yeah.
But
it's not like, it's not a horrible film, but it's not amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say, hey, this is an amazing movie.
Yeah. I have no plans on watching this again.
I know,
or showing anybody.
Which surprised me a little bit. Like, I was pretty sure when we sat down to watch it that you'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go home and show this to the boys."
No.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I'd love to know. Do you know if your wife has seen it?
I don't. I'll ask her and let you know.
Yeah, let me know. Because I wouldn't love for this film to cause a rift in your marriage, but I would find it interesting if it did. Yeah. Look, this is normally the part where we would tell each other what we watched in the last week, but we're also recording back-to-back nights, which means unless you watch something today.
I didn't watch anything.
No.
No.
So we're just gonna have to forego that. I
watched Polar Express.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it.
The the number at the start of this episode starts with a 5. We're after 500 here.
Look at us.
Isn't that big?
We're awesome.
We got
our big boy pants on. In the 500s and sitting on couches.
And I can't be certain, but there's a pretty good chance this is the last episode of 2025.
Cool.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Brady.
Thank you. What's your resolution? Just pick one.
To not say the H word out of context.
That's pretty good. Do you know what? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good one. Mine's to.
I was referring to horse. Oh shoot! Now you gotta bleep it.
Mine's to secure my score so that my New Year's resolution is for you to
buy you steak.
Feed me steak.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also owe me brunch.
I don't owe you brunch. You didn't win it.
I
owe technically Pete lunch.
I was involved.
Brunch.
I was involved.
But I don't owe you. You didn't win it. You didn't buy it. That wasn't your money.
No, but he's allowed to bring.
Invited along.
Yeah.
I don't owe you anything.
Do you know what I did? Do you know how good a friend I am?
You bought me
nothing.
Cake?
I didn't buy you anything. Do you know you don't like cake? Do you know what that made me a bad friend?
I like cake. I like pie more than cake.
Do you know what good of a friend I am? We talked a bunch. We talked a bunch on this show about how you and your wife just got a new kitchen.
Yeah,
big, beautiful, brand new kitchen.
True, 'tis true.
And I had yet to see it. We talked about that a little while ago. I was like, "What the heck? Why haven't I really good? I want to see your kitchen. Like, come on,
come on over." What are you waiting for?
A week and a half ago, I was in your house because I came over to drop something off.
Yeah.
You had to run before I got there.
Yeah.
Your mother-in-law was there.
Yeah.
I did not round the corner.
Did you put your hand up as you walked by the windows?
No, I just
you're
didn't
short
look
enough
in.
that you couldn't see.
No, I could, but no, I just didn't look in. And I came in through the garage, which I think
that's our primary entry.
But I think it threw your mother-in-law off a little bit first because I just kind of knocked and then walked in, and she's like, who's here?
Yeah.
But I was like, I had a moment where I was like, I want to go take a look at this kitchen because I've heard so much about this kitchen, seen the mock-ups of it, but then I was like, no, you know what? I feel like Carl's pretty proud of this new kitchen. He's pretty happy about it. They're very excited. I don't want to rob him the ability to be able to go, this is our new kitchen. Look at. So I didn't peek.
Cool.
Yeah.
Keeping it a secret.
You're welcome.
I mean, I wouldn't have cared.
You're welcome.
I really don't care.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, I guess.